So morning, my lovely yogis. Starting wherever you want to, seated on a yoga cushion or lying down on your mat, whatever feels right for you. And just listening to your body. If there's hip issues, shoulder issues, anything that's, is a little bit of a niggle, we'll just work around that. Adapt the pose, perhaps. So, just settling. Close the eyes. Let's take a few breaths. Root down through Muladhara, root chakra. Notice how your breathing is, whether it feels a bit shallow, if it's noisy. Just connect with yourself. And just while we have a few moments here, we can open up through our chakras. I'm going to use the 5th dimensional colours. So tune into root, which is platinum. So imagine a lovely platinum ball and platinum going down the legs to the feet. As you tune into your your sacral below the navel, bring into mind magenta. And then for our solar plexus, try to visualize a golden rainbow, that kind of mix of gold and rainbow together here, like a lovely big ball inside. Heart center, pure white, pure brilliant white, radiating out of your chest and your back. And throat, Vishuddhi, royal blue. As we come up to the third eye and the crown together, try to visualize crystal. And then, as we are rooted and grounded, we can open up a channel into universal field of light above us. And I like to imagine almost like essentially a field of white light that you can allow to funnel down through the crown of your head, connecting Father Heaven to Mother Earth. So notice anything in your practice today that you want to focus on. Have an intention or a sankalpa, which is an intention that we set. So if you're lying down, just have a moment to hug your knees in. Have a little rock. If you're already seated, ready for meditation, then you can just gently move shoulders, roll the head perhaps, and then just take your time, just come up to seated. Excuse me. Have a moment to get comfortable on your cushions. And we'll just rest our hands to Dhyana Mudra today. We're just going to simply make it follow the breath. The mind might wander a little bit more when we do this, and that's fine. It's the nature of the mind. But when you catch yourself going off on a tangent, just see if you can come back to the feeling of your breath. So quite a quiet meditation. And I'll just sort of draw you back every now and then. We'll take 5 minutes. So relax your eyes, relax your body. Tune into the breath initially. And we'll have 5 minutes of just sitting with ourselves. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy the silence. So coming into butterfly, a gentle hip opener, and again, just supporting under your legs if you feel that you need to. And then we'll just gently take about 3 to 5 minutes here, just relaxing. Nice deep breath. Noticing how you're feeling. Breathing into the back of your body. Relaxing shoulders, head and neck. Tuning into the area that you're feeling most sensation. And seeing if you can relax a bit more into this where there's muscle tension. Enjoying the movement into your back ribs as you breathe. And let's just take a deep breath. Coming out, noticing if you like that pose this morning, whether it was, even if you don't like it, sometimes it's always beneficial. Let's find Shavasana, neutral spine. Relaxing back. How long does it take to relax? How many breaths? Letting go of the tension around your lower back. And just watching the sensations fade from whatever areas you're feeling it. And then when you're ready, let's draw our knees in, little hug. And then we're going to roll up, coming into seal. So a stretch to the front of the body, flex to the spine. I'm going to use a little cushion. Just under the chest, it makes it a little bit more supportive. And if you've got a block that you want to use for your forehead, that's always quite nice as well. Initially, you can start here, and then you might find that you turn the block over so it's lower. So relaxing. Try to relax your legs because they might feel tense. And then just tuning into especially the lower back. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Becoming curious as to how your body responds to this shape. Whether it likes it, whether there's a constant dialogue of having to relax. See if you can become aware of the breath into your belly. And noticing if you take full breaths, do you fully let the exhale out before you inhale? Can you really pinpoint certain parts of your lumbar spine that could be tender? And just follow your thoughts as well. Be the conscious observer of what's going around in the mind. And then we'll take one more breath. And really nice and slowly, let's just come out. Really mindful of everything that you're feeling as you move out. And you might really especially feel it in this lower back. Let's rest, let's relax, let's feel whatever we feel. And even as we lie in this sort of minute in between our poses, the body changes, the sensations just, sometimes they fade quickly, other times they linger. More sensations come in when you feel the chi, the coldness or tingling. And then we'll gently draw our knees in. So we're going to come into open wing next. It's lovely for the shoulder joint. Have a nice little rock first. Massage the back of your body. Okay, so rolling up. I will start by, we'll come out with the right arm, just because I'm sort of this way round. So come onto your tummy and we'll extend the right arm out. And then this is where we just gently roll back towards that arm to whatever degree you want to. You don't have to do this too deeply if you've got shoulder issues or history of an injury here. Legs can be in whatever shape they want to support your body. But try and relax the head and neck and your left shoulder. Just let the arms support you. Try and relax the lower body. Maybe switch the legs if you don't feel supported. And you can even take your left arm behind you if you want to. And gently following your breath. How does it feel today? Can you relax your hands? Wherever you find tension, just see if you can release it. And then we'll take, let's take 2 more breaths here. That'll bring it to sort of around 3 minutes. And then gently roll to your belly first so that we come out of that position with the shoulder joint. Then you can move your arm, gently roll over. Oh, feeling that lovely feeling. And just as we quieten down here, you'd start to feel the tingly and the sensation in certainly the inner arm, heart and lung channel. Outer arm as well is small and large intestine. Where can you feel perhaps coldness in the arm? And then when you're ready, let's hug in. Preparing for the other side, I wonder if it's going to feel the same. Wonder if it's going to feel very different, even in how we place our body. And then coming down. So belly, extend your left arm. And then rolling back. If you know you've got an imbalance in your shoulders, really be quite sort of aware of what you're doing with one side and then the other. Try and relax your head and neck as well. Often we hold a tension there unknowingly. Nice sigh. Keep looking through your body for tension that you can easily release. Relax your face. Just come back to your breath. And what's going through your mind? Noticing gently as you breathe, does your body rock ever so gently? Keep relaxing your neck. And then one more breath. And that takes us to about 3 minutes with that one. So as we come out, roll to belly. Just release out of the position of the shoulder, and then you can move. Take your time. Perhaps starting to feel through the arm already. And as you lie here, close your eyes. Tune in. Perhaps you can feel slight sensations on your fingertips. Which ones do you notice? Maybe the little finger. And then we'll draw our knees in. Right one, then left one. And rocking, just nurture your body. We're going to come into heart bench. So if you've got your 2 blocks handy, with seal it targeted our lower part of the back, lumbar, but heart bench is lovely for opening up the top of the back, thoracic, heart energy. So let's gently come down. Take your time to find the right spot today. If this doesn't ever feel good for you, please always use a cushion and come into the alternative bench, which is a little bit of a softer pose. So I'd like to give you an option if it doesn't feel right. Take a deep breath. Let out a long sigh. And just starting to soften into this one. So, as with open wing is working with heart energy, this one is too. Just check in through your body where you still might be holding some tension. Let the chin tuck in a little. Soften the neck. Check in with the lower body, lower back, buttocks and legs. And as you breathe against this hard block, how does it feel in your upper back? Notice if you want to adjust the block at any time. Sometimes I just like to reposition and get a different sensation. And notice how your heart energy feels. Whether you're feeling open-hearted today, closed-hearted, half-hearted. There's so many expressions that relate to heart energy. Cold-hearted, warm-hearted. And how does it feel with your emotions? Are you liking this position? Does it bring up any other feelings that you're not used to? Noticing your breath, whether it's slower and deeper. And then gently, one more breath, and then we'll lift our heads. Lifting your head, using your body to support you. Come up. And then we'll come straight back down. Ooh, enjoying that feeling. Try and remember the poses that you really like that we do in Yin. Maybe it's not this particular class, but if there's one that really brings an element of relief to your body, to the usual feelings that we're always feeling, try and remember that one for your favourite list. Heart bench is one of mine. See if your back's relaxed. Are the muscles through your back soft? Or are you still holding a tension and a structure to your spine? So when you're ready, let's again hug in, a gentle rock. Again, you'll feel slightly different sensation as you draw the knees up on your lower back. It feels good. And then we're going to come into twisted roots. So we've come forward a lot and back today, hip openers, and then twisted roots. I like to use a cushion for the knees and then a little rolled up blanket for the opposite shoulder. So grab your bits. It's always good to just sort of place them down where you want them, and then you can sort of fidget with them as we come into the pose. So as we lie back down, bringing left leg over right, because we'll go to the right first. Twisting, lifting the body, or just rolling over, whatever you feel is most comfortable, and then just adjusting to use your props wherever you feel like you need them. Every time I come into this pose, I always have to have a little wriggle. So doing the same. And let your legs relax. Try to unclench any tense muscle in the inner thighs. If you need a little bit more support under your hip just to get comfortable, maybe another soft blanket will be nice. And then just find that release of tension. Become passive. Relaxing the head and neck. Feel the twist developing. And as you breathe, notice where your body moves more. Opening up into the left side. As we take these poses, know that this is really nourishing for your gallbladder, liver and kidneys. Noticing your thoughts. And then when you're ready, one more breath. Let's slowly unravel. Just keeping your props close to you, just ready for the other side. But just come into Shavasana for a moment, neutral spine. Let everything just go back into place for a moment. And just feeling whatever you feel. Follow the feelings that you feel as well as the temperature that you notice through your body. And then when you're ready, we'll draw the knees in for a moment. It always feels nice just to sort of break the feeling before we come into the other side. So, okay, bringing your cushion to the left and then right leg over your left leg now. If you need a support behind your shoulder, I always like to start with this and then rolling to the left, coming into this twist. Notice if your tummy rumbles. This is quite normal because we're working with the energy in our digestive system here. And then relax. Try and let go. Try to relax the inner thighs, unclench the buttocks and lower back. Soften the neck a little. Awareness on your breath. Now a lot more movement in your right side. Following your thoughts. Even if you feel really relaxed here, just look through. Just try and find anything else you can let go. And then let's just take one more breath. Really slowly coming back into neutral spine. Oh, feeling all that lovely juiciness after the squeeze. How do you feel? What do you feel? Where do you feel it? Physically? Where do you feel emotion in your body? Notice the thoughts that you're having right now. And then we'll gently come into relaxation now. So if you want to hug your knees in just to ease your back. And then think about if you want to come to seated or stay lying down with a lovely blanket. Make yourself cozy, nice and warm. Nurture yourself and have a little snuggle. So just pop in something around your shoulders even. Let's draw from the little angel pack, Messages from Angels. A lovely Doreen Virtue pack that this is my favourite. So send out a thought, send up a request or just invitation for guidance. This is a lovely one, Francesca. And something for you to think about whilst you're lying there. What do you desire right now? Visualize it, and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. You've been asking God and the angels, what is next for me? Yet we've been waiting for you to make that decision yourself. That is why you have felt stuck lately. This impasse occurs because you are afraid of making a wrong decision. We can help you to decide, but ultimately, the next chapter of your life is up to you. This is a period of your life that is unscripted. Your desires are like a painting that you create upon a canvas of your life. Like an artist, you must decide what the theme, background, foreground will be within your picture. Take some time out to meditate, pray upon, and contemplate the important decisions. Be creative and maintain standards for yourself. But remember, if you don't make a decision, that's the same thing as deciding that everything shall remain the same. Such wise words. So as you have this time just to relax for a bit longer, like a child would, just create an image in your mind of how you would like your life to be. Try not to get stuck on where you are now or the limitations. Just let your mind flow, how you want to feel, how you want to feel physically, mentally and emotionally, what your days will be like, who your family and friendship groups are. What do you like to do? Just let your imagination run with you just for a few minutes. Get excited and connect with the feeling of bliss. Very gently, just try and create that lovely little image of your life into a picture that you can come back to, that you can meditate on other times. And so when you're ready, just come back to how you are breathing. And then you can wiggle fingers and toes. Starting to stretch. Maybe stretch the arms out or hug the knees in. And just have a moment to notice how you're feeling from when you started your practice to if something now feels better, relieved or shifted in some way, physically or emotionally. And then hugging in, rolling up, and joining me seated in your own time. There's no rush. And as you come to seated, as we opened up to universal field of light earlier, then you can sort of draw and separate if you want to, so that you're not open all day. You can close down your chakras if you wish, or leave them open. I like to leave them open, but still remain rooted. Keep your roots down into Mother Earth. And then we draw our hands together. Om Shanti. Namaste.